I gotta work on my posture. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Hello. It's Wednesday. I know it's a little weird. It's usually a Monday night show.
Yeah, we had to change it up.
Yeah.
Some technical difficulties brought us here today, but at least we got a show out this week. So for anyone that is here now, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Brant, for stopping by, saying hi. Who is that?
Brant is the intern at One Up Games.
The intern.
Yep.
What up, Swider? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Wednesday show. That will probably not be a Wednesday show going forward. But
we will be back on our Monday schedule. But I appreciate you guys showing up. We'll see how many people we get to come in, because it's a impromptu Wednesday night show.
That sounds awesome. That game, whatever that is.
Can I see my...
Why you need two outlines?
You gave me them.
Oh.
That needs to just stop playing. Okay. I'm gonna share the man. I'm watching the whole thing until I fall asleep. Y'all ready for the Smash tourney on Sunday? I am. I am indeed. You ready to get mollywopped by my Yoshi?
There's a Smash tournament on Sunday. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, Media Reload.
Oh,
if you paid attention to our Facebook page.
I usually do.
Well, obviously I didn't for this one. I almost just shared this to the Media Reload page.
Do it. Whoop. Fuck yeah, I'll share it to One Up Games. This is going to be the best episode ever. Probably get fired, both of us, tomorrow. Start our own game store. The Matty Ice and Marky Mark video game shop.
Yeah.
Already got the building.
Little House of Horrors, as we call it. If anyone's watching on Facebook and all that cool stuff, if you could share it for us, that would be fan-friggin-tastic. Hold up, you're a Yoshi main too? I am a Yoshi main. But I main whatever. Stop on by 4 seasons, 6 episodes, 7, 12.
Wait,
whatever.
Sunday night? That's D&D.
Fuck. We're doing it on Are we just doing Sundays now?
I don't know. We gotta figure that shit out.
All right, whatever. Well, I have a thing that's like definitely happening at the store that I definitely have to be at.
Well, let's try and talk to him ahead of time, see if we can set up for Saturday then.
Well, I work all day Saturday, so that
have a better schedule like mine.
I know, you have fucking butter schedule. It's amazing. Wish I could have it. Are you ready to get in the show, Mark?
Yeah.
All right. You do the... You want to rock out intro this week?
I can. I thought you did it last week.
Yeah, I did do it last week.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I thought I did last week.
No, I think I did.
Whatever. I'll do it.
All right. I'm sick anyway, so...
You're sick? What the fuck, man? You
yeah,
didn't tell me that.
I got my rapid test.
Why the fuck am I here? I don't want to get sick.
I ain't got COVID.
All right, this is it. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. All right, ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody, to Season 6, Episode 12 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
What is going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to the Wednesday show because we did not record on Monday. So thank you for tuning in to the show September 15th? I think it's 15th. Yeah, something like that. Welcome,
it is
everyone.
the 15th today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a little later of a show, which is fine because it gave us more time to play a new game that came out that we'll be talking about.
So what exactly happened? You called me. I was rushing. It was weird. It was Monday night. I was getting out of work. I was hurrying up as soon as I could to get over here, like we usually do, get ready to go. I did a Facebook story to promote the show. What exactly happened?
I thought my computer was just fried, to be completely honest.
Is it electric? We had a thunderstorm.
We had some thunderstormies, and I usually don't have many power issues here. It's usually just my job that always has a power outage. But I came down here after we had a little surge. It wasn't anything crazy. You know, the power just flickered for a sec. Your microwave loses its time and all that stuff. And yeah, my computer wasn't turning on. Like, oh.
Well, I guess we're having
That's
show
not good. We can't really do much with that. So yeah. I did some troubleshooting. Could not find anything because I don't know how to troubleshoot computers because I'm pretty fucking stupid with them. But it ended up just being power cable. So
yeah, that's good.
Thank God. I thought it was actually a power supply, and I was really not happy about it, to be honest. But we're here, and
Wednesday night special.
The computer seems to be running fine, so no complaints there. But talking about a game that came out recently that we've been able to get more of a hands-on experience with, Wario Ware, is it Get It Together?
All hands something. God damn it.
I think it's
podcast.
Yeah, I know. We don't even know. I think it's Get On It or Get It Together.
God, I suck.
I'm almost I'll put money on it that it's Get It Together.
Let's get it together.
Thank you. See, I had it right the first time and you doubted me.
Yeah, sorry.
So WarioWare Get It Together came out last week, and I finally got my copy shipped from Target. It took like 45 friggin' days
There
longer.
was a problem with shipping on every store, I believe, because we, at One Up Games, we got ours delayed too. And apparently a lot of other people, I had customers come in and are like, man, I can't find this game anywhere. It was that, and apparently, like, because NBA 2K was also having an issue with getting copies in.
Yeah.
But I did get my copy Monday night, and I was like, man, too bad I can't talk about that on the podcast. And then Matt's house turned into Electric Storm Mania. So I got to play it.
Yeah. And
I played the shit out of that game.
We played it Friday or Saturday night, I think. A Saturday night. And that game is, dude, I was reading reviews on it because people had it that Thursday or whatever, and they were dogging it. They were like, Wario Ware is a game that doesn't add anything to the game and just feels blah. And I'm like,
that's why I don't read reviews anymore.
I'm like, man, there's just no way. This is a WarioWare game. Like,
they seriously were crapping on that game?
I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Kotaku or IGN, but they just kind of made it sound like it was mediocre, which I'm like, no way. It's WarioWare. You can't make a bad WarioWare game. It's just micro games. That's always going to be fun.
Right.
There's never a time in my life that micro games aren't going to be a good time. And so had a few people over and we played it, and I could not stop playing it. Jason brought his copy over and we made it through like the first 3 worlds.
Yeah, I played it Monday night and I rolled credits and after like 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah, I beat the game, which doesn't take that long. And then, because, I mean, you beat the game, but that's not WarioWare. I mean, WarioWare is all about all this stuff afterwards.
Right.
And getting all the micro games. And, yeah, dude, I freaking crushed it on a few of them, but some are just really tough. I love, do you have a favorite guy? Have you beat it? No?
No, I haven't beat it yet. I haven't been able to play it since that night, but I'm planning on going through it. I would say my favorite guy, the cheapest guy, the most broken guy, is the dude that shoots shit everywhere. He wears like the green tracksuit and the sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
He's broken. Like you can beat almost
16-bit?
Yes, yeah, 16-bit
or 18-bit?
18-bit.
Yeah, because it's no 18 volt.
18 volt.
Yeah, because it's 9 volts brother or something or.
Yeah, he's my 9 volt is the skateboarder one, right?
Yeah.
He's my least favorite.
Yeah, Jason was freaking out about him and how he doesn't like him either. I think he's fun. He's challenging, but
he's
fun.
super challenging.
Yeah. For sure Mike is the best.
Oh, is he the jumpy one?
He's the robot.
Ooh, I don't know if I made it.
He goes left to right, up and down, and then he shoots straight up. So it's like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, Mike is great. And he's awesome on when he talks and everything. He's hilarious. Mike for sure. So like after when you get these little Wario coins and you build up, you buy these things in this little vending machine, and then you can give them to whichever character you want to promote. And I am putting so many into Mike. I've gotten all these skins unlocked for him. He's gold now.
That's awesome.
Freaking sweet. There's like a zombie skin, and then there's the baby skin, which is literally from Mario Paint. That when you click it, the little baby face, it's like
yeah. Oh, like the composer thing. Yeah.
They brought that back.
That's terrifying
for that game, which is probably the best game they could bring that back for. But yeah, there's a skin for that. But yeah, there's still more I have to unlock still. So
there's a few, dude. I gotta think because I'm gonna play way more of it. I need to next week. I'll come up with like my top 5 mini games that I've played so far. We'll do our top five micro games from WarioWare next week.
Yeah, for sure. That game is a blast, though. I don't know why they would give it a bad review because it's super fun. I'm just playing by myself. There's so many multiplayer modes that you can play in that game.
Wasn't it only $40?
Yeah,
$40 for that game.
Its MSRP's $50.
Okay, so
but I know like Walmart was selling it for $40 or $41, $42.
I don't know. I bought it from Target, and they had some lucrative buy 2 get 1 free deal when after that E3.
Yeah, they usually do it every time around this year.
Yeah,
buy 2 get 1 free.
So I pre-ordered all the Nintendo games I wanted. Yes, this is. By the way, this is also on Twitch, and the quality's way better. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, so had a lot of fun with that, and then I've been talking about Skyrim on here a little bit. Here and there. Did we talk about on the show the 25th anniversary that they're doing?
I don't think we did. The one that is like including fishing or something?
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't wait to talk about this. So I've been playing Skyrim off and on for a little while now. Just occasionally I'll go and play for a few hours just so I don't forget my character, so I can keep the story going and remember everything. I finished the Dragonborn DLC. Did you ever finish that DLC for the game?
Dude, I get so sucked into just one quest in that game that I've like hardly played. I mean, I've played that game for years and years and years, and I've never beaten a lot.
So for anyone that hasn't played a lot of the DLC, I still need to go to Dawnguard and do all the vampire shit because I don't remember much of it. Yeah. I played it when that game like came out. But I finished the Dragonborn DLC. It literally turns that game into like almost a horror game.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
But it's super cool. Basically there's these black books that you open up and they transport you to this world, this like other dimension, and it's like the whole world is made out of books and like decrepit paper and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
And then there's like black liquid everywhere with tentacles that come out if you get too close to it. It's fucking terrifying.
Sounds like Bendy in the Ink Machine.
Yeah. So I finished that DLC finally, and I was like, man, this is like they put a lot of time into that area, but it's also an area where you get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
There is a steep level jump because it levels with you, so I think you can go to it at like level 20, but there's definitely a difficulty hike there, and I died so much. I died so many times to just all these crazy enemies that spawn in there. So I finished that DLC. I'll probably play some more of it just so I can unlock the areas, but basically they're re-releasing Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim on PS5 and Series X. I believe that they have a bunch of mods installed, like pre-installed with it. They're also, it's for the 10th anniversary of Skyrim. So they're doing some like concert for it. There's like a live orchestral concert. And then they, like last week, they announced that they're adding fishing. Did you look at it at all?
I have not, no.
Oh,
I hear people talking about it, but
it's so bad. It's so bad.
The fishing is?
Think of Minecraft fishing, right?
Yeah.
It's that with the worst water graphics I've ever seen.
Which is weird because
it looks pretty fucking good in the game itself. Yeah, worst water. Like the water doesn't even like move. It's just like you don't even see like ripples or anything. And then when you catch a fish, dude, it brings up this like JPEG image, like a Windows 98 fishing game. That's literally what it reminds me of. After the show, I'll show you it because it's bad. It doesn't even look like anything. It's like what is happening? You guys have this game's been out for 10 years and you've had thousands, tens of thousands of mods, and this is what you come up with for adding a fishing element to your game? It's like it's atrocious.
Oh wow.
And they're marketing that as a selling point for it. It's like I don't understand at all. So when I show you, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
So they're re-releasing this game again?
So they're re-releasing this game again for PS5 and Series X. It's the Skyrim Anniversary Edition because the game's been out for 10 years and we've released it 7 times now.
There's only so many editions left.
They'll do like an 11th year anniversary edition, a 12th year one.
Man,
I can't believe how many and they're selling that for full price.
Wow.
Again.
Wow.
Again.
And people are going to buy it again.
And I'll probably buy it. I'll probably buy that shit.
Right.
I'll wait for it to come in used through the store and pay like $30 for it or something.
Game Pass day one.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Bethesda, baby.
And now I get to lose all my save data because I have to play a new fucking version of the game that has fishing. Yay!
Bad fishing.
You know what's more enjoyable? Is literally like diving underwater and just tapping A to catch a fish.
Yeah,
because it actually looks like a fucking fish. But that was my little Skyrim rant because I forgot we didn't talk about it. What have you been playing, Mark?
So I've just been playing like Splitgate, bro. Just been playing like Splitgate.
You've been splitting those gates?
Yeah, and I played with my friend Sam yesterday. That was pretty cool.
Okay, I see.
And then what else? I busted out my Nintendo Switch, and you were talking about how they're adding the Game Boy Color stuff.
Rumored.
Yeah, I forgot you said it was rumored. So I was like, well, what if I just get on and randomly, hey, there'll be that on there or something. And there wasn't. It was false hope I was going in. But I was like, hey, it's been a while since I've played the Nintendo games or the Super Nintendo games. Let's see what's been added that I haven't played yet. And there was a game on there for Nintendo, which was for the Famicom. Got one of those out on display. And it's called Ninja Jajamaru-kun. Yep, that's the name of the game. And it was for the Famicom. And it was obviously never came to North America until now. This is the first time you can play it. So,
what is it?
So pretty much in Ninja Jajamaru-kun, the player takes control of the title character who sets out to rescue Princess Sakura from the pirate lord Namazu Dayu, or Catfish Pirate.
Fuck yeah.
Jajamaru can run, jump, and throw shurikens at enemies, all of which are taken from Japanese folklore and are introduced before a level begins. Each level has 8 enemies total who give chase to Jajamaru if he occupies the same floor as them. Defeating enemies will cause their spirit to appear and ascend to the top of the screen, which can be grabbed for additional points. Once all the enemies are defeated, Jajamaru moves on to the next level.
Interesting.
So think Flicky.
Yeah, okay.
But you get to kill the cats.
Flicky and Dig Dug.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're just pretty much going back and forth, and you're throwing these shurikens. They can throw them at you, too, so you want to kind of keep a distance. It was actually way fun. I was actually really digging it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you enjoy the story elements for it, too?
Well, to tell you the truth, that Wikipedia article is the first time I've heard that story.
Man, it sounds enthralling, to be honest.
Dude, it's not bad. It was a commercial success, apparently.
Yeah, it's on Switch Online, and they only put the best games on those, right?
See, that's the thing. I think you guys shit all over those, but you don't really give some of the games a chance.
I promise you, I've played almost every one of them.
I know, but it's like Jason bitching about Atari 2600 games or other people. They don't know what they're supposed to do. That's why they don't like it. Yeah. I have played some Desert Falcon lately.
I saw you got to stage 2.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
I think I'm going to keep going on that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm actually learning how to play it better.
I can't believe you haven't beat that game yet.
You beat Desert Falcon?
Yeah.
You lie.
It's on fucking... Dude, it's on the Atari Flashback Classics.
That's what I was playing it on.
Yeah, I beat every game on there.
You are the liarest of liars.
I have almost every achievement done for that. No, I'm just kidding. I definitely have not gotten to... I feel like we got to stage 2 for Extra Life 2019.
I think we did, but now I know what you're doing. So in Desert Falcon, got to get all those hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I collected them all, and the Sphinx that appears at the end of the level?
Yeah.
Boom, one hit if you get all those things.
Oh, really?
I just smoked them in one hit. So yeah, Desert Falcon.
There's your Desert Falcon tip of the week.
And I put a challenge out there for anybody that wants to take down my score. I posted it in the VIP group. There it is. That's it. That's the desert. You also get to listen to the Fat Dude's Face Fucking Food theme song every time you start the game over.
Yeah. That's awesome. Did the stage 2 jams change?
No.
Aw.
I don't think so.
We could have had a Fat Dude's Part 2 song.
But yeah, that's what I've been playing that. But besides that, I have been doing more stuff in the basement as far as building Warhammer, guys.
What's time to do a building Warhammer?
I saw your intense setup down there.
So I got rats. I got these Skaven rats, and I've been building them. And most of the time when you buy Warhammer, guys, a lot of them are the snap together ones. You snap them together, but they kind of always fall apart. So I put a little glue on them, and then I snap them together. So that's what I've been using the glue for. And then they're good. They won't fall apart. Everything's good. These ones don't have any snap together.
Okay.
This is like legit old school building model style. And I actually, shout out to Paul. He's here in chat. I called him a few times during the day because he is like super good at building these things. And I called him. I'm like, dude, I need help. And I was explaining everything to him. And he was giving me pointers and stuff on gluing and everything. And yeah, I use the Citadel glue that comes with it. And it's it's good glue, but you have to hold that shit forever. And I looked at it's so, oh my God, there's so many pieces. There's so much to build. It's like it's
what are you doing, man?
Yeah, it's like, oh my God. It was starting to, put me like, oof. But then just bit by bit, start going with it. And then I had this Gorilla Glue, craft glue. That shit works way better. Thank God I had that. Shit holds it. Boom, it's good. I will say that it leaves a little white kind of residue afterwards, but it doesn't matter because you're just fucking painting these things afterwards.
Right.
So, but yeah, yeah, man, that shit's good. I ended up building like 18 of them. I had 22 to go. But yeah.
That's not too bad.
Took up my whole Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, that would.
It took a while, but the thing is that you just gotta get the technique down, and yeah, it's fucking sweet. They look awesome now that they're built. So yeah, I was gluing rats this last week.
Pretty fancy stuff.
Eventually, I'm gonna paint them up and kick Paul's ass and Warhammer. Just gotta figure out how to play first.
And I'll come over and play with you guys.
Yeah,
because I've been wanting to, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to invest the money like you guys do. So I'll just reap the rewards.
It's a very expensive hobby.
I'm just going to reap the rewards of what you do.
Okay.
And finally, for the last game that we played this week, right before we came here, Mark and I played Indy Heat at Crazy Quarters Arcade, sponsor of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. And even Reed was playing with us.
Yeah, we did 3-player Indy Heat at Crazy Quarters Arcade, the best arcade in the world. And it was after pinball tonight, which, by the way, I actually had my best night I've ever had playing pinball in the pinball league tonight.
We'll have to do a pinball update.
I felt horrible though. I felt super bad. I fucking jinxed Ian.
Oh, on the man.
So we have Mandalorian was part of the pinball league this week, and we have one of those tables at our Saginaw location for 1-up games, and Ian's got all the high scores in it. And I placed my score. I did pretty good on it. I was like, all right, that's okay. Yeah, I did okay. It's not my best game, but, And then I'm like, oh, Ian, you only got Mandalorian left? I'm going to check that. I'm going to watch you play, man. I'm like, you're going to fuck shit up here. You're going to tear it up, bro. And I'm like, I'm excited, man. They don't even know what's about to hit them. Ian didn't do good.
No.
I mean, he did okay, better than, obviously, most people. But, yeah, I felt bad.
I'm sorry, Ian.
I jinxed Ian. Ian, I'm sorry if you're listening.
I was like,
it's not your fault, man. It's my fault. And I'm like, I know, but I put him up. I put him over too much.
I don't think it would have mattered with the scores we were seeing on that thing tonight. 500 million out of what was that guy's name? I don't know that guy's name, but he was crushing it. He played for like a half hour straight. It was there was some intense stuff at Pinball League tonight, I will say. Some crazy scores. I actually got a decent score on one of the old ones that I've been practicing the shit out of.
Nice.
Because those old machines are all practice.
They're ruthless, too. There's no ball saves on those old ones.
Nope. You just have to know how to get as many points as possible in as little time as possible.
So, after awesome pinball, we decided to play some arcade games, and that's when we played Indy Heat. And if anyone doesn't know what Indy Heat is, think super off-road. Same way with the wheels and the pedals and everything. So it's like that. It's made by the same people. It has to be. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, everything in the game's pretty much the same. But it's Indy cars, and you pit. You actually pit, and you take pit stops and all that. And then it's actually on racetracks. And
it was fun.
Like dirt race, actual tracks. And man,
that pit stuff really adds a different element to it because, it tells you when to pit, but you can push that. Right. If you want. And I almost every time I pushed it a lap, probably more than I should have, because there were a couple times where my fuel gauge was like, you couldn't even see it. I turboed into the pit one time. It's like, this is what I got to do.
Yeah, man, that game is fantastic. It was a blast too, because Matt was driving right next to me. I'm turboing him right into the fucking wall, just trying to get him. He's like, "Fuck you, man." Yeah, dude. And then Reed was just playing it, but he wasn't doing the greatest, kind of slowing down, but he was like an obstacle in our way, so we're trying to get by Reed.
He was having fun.
And then the second race, I was just slamming on the turbo in the last lap to try and beat this car, and I just kept slamming the turbo, and I hit him, and he exploded, but it was right as we're crossing the finish line. So the guy's totally dead, but he won. The computer won, and he is in pieces.
So at least he got $200,000 to put towards his car that's no longer in existence. Lucky guy. Lucky friggin' guy.
It was hilarious, man. Yeah, you guys got to go to Crazy Quarters. Play some of these games they're getting in there, too. They keep adding more. They added Soul Edge. That's there.
Yeah,
I think it's the first
sweet.
Soul Calibur game.
Yep.
I think it was before that. But yeah, Reed was kicking ass on that one. He made it to the 5th guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
After he kicked my ass, and then he started playing the computer and made it to the 5th dude.
So yeah, played that, and then some of those pinball machines were taking so long. We've met some cool people there, and one of the people we met, Brenda, played the Tetris arcade game with me and absolutely destroyed me at it. Granted, I'm not good at Tetris, but
You're pretty good at Tetris.
I'm okay. I'm like above average at Tetris. She literally like just gave up. She just quit so that we could play one more because she could have kept going, dude.
Oh man, you got your ass can't.
Oh yeah, it was an ass thrashing.
Oh, and track and field. That's one of my favorite ones that they have.
Play
there.
that every time we're
Oh
there.
fuck yeah, Reed and I battle each other. He crushes me in the racing because he doesn't care. Like I'm worried about making too much noise or like look like I'm breaking the machine. He's just like
No,
just going ham on it.
That's the whole point of that game is just to go hard
Yeah,
as
I
a
see the
motherfucker.
monitor flicks now. I feel like Reed broke it or something. Crazy Quarters Arcade, the best arcade ever. Sorry, Jeff. I hope your monitor's not broken from my son.
We get to break your shit. Well, we've got a little bit of news to get into. If you read the description, a PlayStation event happened a few days ago. I don't remember exactly when, but there were some pretty big highlights from it. So let's get into it. So we got some dates announced for things, some gameplay trailers finally, or gameplay reveals for stuff that we knew was coming out. I'll just run down them real quick. So Gran Turismo 7's coming out March 4th. That game looks freaking sweet. It really looks like
A car racing game.
it looks like a racing simulator. Yeah. No, the cool thing with that, I love Gran Turismo. So they brought back that old school like Gran Turismo 3 style where you got the whole map and it's not just like some shit fucking menu. Like it looks like there's a huge story mode, like single player mode that they didn't really have a ton of in Sport, and they didn't have hardly any of it in Gran Turismo 6. So that looks cool. Again, it's a racing game, so there's that.
Forza for life.
No. Forza Horizon is amazing, and Gran Turismo just absolutely dominates Forza Motorsport.
Well, yeah. Who plays those boring motorsport games? It's all about Horizon, baby.
Blah. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves is getting a PC and PS5 release. That's Uncharted 4 and the Thieves or Lost Legacy expansion that came out. We got a first look at God of War Ragnarok, and that game looks fucking awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
the first one was amazing. It was one of my game of the years when it came out. They made Thor look like a straight up villain in that game. He looks like Dad Bod Thor from Ragnarok.
I saw the pictures, yeah.
Or that was in Avengers, but yeah, he looks intimidating for sure. There's a Guardians of the Galaxy game coming out. Blood Hunt, I don't remember what that is. Alan Wake Remastered, which is weird because that was just on 360. Rainbow Six Extraction. It's like it's like an Alien Area 51
That'd probably be cool.
thing. It does look pretty sweet. Got a Ghostwire Tokyo gameplay reveal. That game does not look good, in my opinion. If you guys think it does, we can talk about it. But I was pretty unimpressed with it, honestly. And it doesn't really look that scary either, which is what they were kind of going for with it. Forspoken, I don't remember what that is, but I do remember it looked pretty cool. And then two huge announcements that actually 3 huge announcements. So Sony's been kind of knocking it out of the park on the superhero games. So Spider-Man 2 got an announcement. It is a direct sequel from Spider-Man on PS4. and unlike the Miles Morales, that was kind of like almost like an expansion, I guess.
Yeah.
And it looks freaking awesome. Like that game's gonna be legit. One that was crazy, a reveal that was no one was expecting, was a Wolverine game.
Right.
I watched that trailer, and it's basically like this guy giving Wolverine, who you don't know, it's Wolverine, some shit at a bar, and he's just over it, and his fucking claws come out, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what? You guys are doing this? And the question is it going to be an M-rated game? And I almost feel like it has to be.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm really looking forward to that. And then the last one was the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yeah.
Because they did the trailer, and I'm like, oh, no shit. They're doing Jedi Fallen Order 2. And then it's like, Knights of the Old... I'm like, what the fuck? This is awesome. Like, this game definitely needed a remake. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go with the Fallen Order 2, but I guess that's more of like a EA thing. They wouldn't just debut that for Xbox or PlayStation necessarily. But yeah, I thought overall it was a pretty good show. Yeah. A lot of cool first party games that they're doing, and Insomniac is one of the best game developers that I think Sony's ever acquired. And I'm glad Xbox did not get them.
Why? You want to share?
No, I don't.
Oh.
You guys have Bethesda now. You can't say that. That's not a fair excuse.
We share.
No, you don't.
Elder Scrolls.
You get the Elder Scrolls Anniversary Collection.
Elder Scrolls will probably be on PS5.
I don't know.
Xbox likes money.
Yeah, but do they?
Yeah.
Because you're right. They like money. That's a system seller. You have that one game on your system. That's a fucking seller all day. You know how many people would go out and just buy an Xbox just to play that one game?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I guess
we'll see what the future holds.
I guess we will find out.
Looks like I gotta get a PS5 though for all this goddamn Spider-Man and Wolverine shit.
Yeah, that will.
Ryan Boyle, how we doing, bud? Come on.
Yeah, right.
Find me one, pal.
But yeah, that was most of the news for the week. Just the Sony showcase, and it was a good one for sure. Why don't we catch up on chat here a little bit? There is a lot to catch up on. Nick says IGN and Kotaku are the Yoshi's Island of gaming websites. I just have to ignore Nick. that will be a thing forever now. Does he do that at work?
Yeah, yeah. I told him that you ignore him.
No, I don't. I don't ignore you at all. Ian said he can't play pinball when he's frustrated, and I know that feeling.
See, I'm sorry, Ian.
You get that one game and that one bad game, and it just starts bringing you down. So yeah. I totally understand, man. Oh, it was Michael that put up the huge score. Yeah, that was an insane score, Ian. I don't think I'll ever see a score that high on that game. And yeah. Hello, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. Thoughts on Rust, like the game Rust? I thought it was okay. I haven't played it in forever. And Racer, thank you for tuning in for a little bit. Okay, Mark.
Yeah, yo.
Dude, I'm hungry right now.
You are?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Well, we got a podcast to do.
Well, I guess realistically, the only thing I can do is talk about food then.
All right, then.
So yeah. Great segue.
If you'd like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastro-servitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude as that dude's face fucking food.
So I got one to add here.
Okay.
So have you tried the chicken?
I have had the chicken.
Burger King? Okay.
Yeah, I have.
So they've got like
chicken.
They're doing like the
Chicken.
It's a horrible name.
I love that name.
It's so fucking
I
stupid.
love it.
It's so stupid, but I get it
fun.
because it's like it's like Kurger Bing. It's like they're adding their name to it. So they're doing in their offers and rewards app, because I never go to Burger King without ordering something from the app now. God. Why would you?
No, their fucking app sucks now.
Yeah, they have taken away about 50% of the deals.
That family deal that had the 3 Whoppers and shit and the cheeseburger, that is delivery only now. I complained about that last week.
Yeah, it's not worth it at that point.
No.
So they've done the McDonald's thing, because McDonald's thinks it's cool to not add items to their menu, but add like celebrity meals to their menu that they just make up, and they're like, hey, this is something that you would order, right? Like, no, I wouldn't eat at your fucking stupid restaurant. Okay, well, we're gonna give you some money for it. That's basically what it is. The Sweetie deal.
Sweetie deal.
I hate that fucking name so much. Anytime I see a bag, it just makes me mad. Like, what fucking name is that? But anyway, on that app, they have some like celebrity meals, and I have not tried the chicken yet. So I was like, all right. One of the deals on there is from like Jason Derulo, or I don't fucking know what his name is.
Burger King.
I'm eating a chicken.
Chicken.
Oh God. So basically, what his meal is it's a chicken with savory sauce and cheese on the thing, and then mozzarella sticks. And in the app, it literally said 160-ounce chocolate shake. I'm not fucking kidding you.
Jesus.
So I ordered that, and I was like, can I please not have 160-ounce chocolate shake? And they're like, yeah? Like, no? I don't think that's what it's supposed to mean, man. I'm like, I kind of figured, but yeah, it literally said that on there. And I almost like, that's almost a moment where you want to play the thing like, well, this is false advertising.
Well,
Where the fuck is my chocolate shake?
False.
That'd be
I'm
like
a bounty hunter.
That's like that'd be like a KFC bucket of chocolate shake.
Yeah.
The fuck it bucket.
Jason Derulo.
The Jason Derulo meal. So,
gross. All I could think of is the KFC bucket chocolate shake now.
Oh God.
And that fat chick from God, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo or whatever, just laying in the couch with it. Turn on Jersey Shore. I got a new episode. Stop.
Oh no, our Donkey Kong controller's over there. Oh well. So I got this sandwich, right? I opened the bag, and this savory thing basically means that they've put this sandwich in this bag, drizzled sauce all over the sandwich, and like shook it up really fucking hard.
Wait, over the bun and everything?
Dude, it was drenched in this shit. The bun was like, it was the fucking most insane thing I've ever eaten. And the savory thing is like hot sriracha or some shit like that. It's gnarly, dude. It is the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. And you bite into the bun, and it's just like sriracha. Just like you could
Sriracha slapped to the face.
If you wrang that bun out, you would get half of a KFC bucket of savory sauce out
again
of it.
With the KFC bucket.
I could not make it through that thing.
Oh,
it was so much of that sauce.
It was overpowered by it. I liked the chicken. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay, go get the fucking the Jason Derulo meal or whatever the fuck. It's
Nelly is just a BS Whopper meal. Is it Nelly?
It's not. No, it's not Nelly. Maybe it's Lil Huddy. That
the
sounds
Nelly
about
meal,
right.
The Lil Huddy meal, and the Anita deal.
Whichever one of them says that that's their thing, they need to be put on trial for that. That's a fucking crime against humanity.
I want it now. You just made me want to buy it.
You gotta
Burger
try
King. You're gonna get that sponsorship,
and you have to go to the one on Tittabawassee, the worst Burger King in the world, to get it.
Yeah. Shout out to them again.
But yeah, I gotta give them credit though. That chocolate shake was fire, and also made me incredibly sick. So that whole meal was just a fucking shit show.
Dom sent me a text message last week and said that he goes, I just listened to your Fat Dude's Face Fucking Food episode. It was from last week's episode. Mm-hmm. He goes, I feel like I need to take a diarrhea shit just after listening to it.
Well, there's another one for you, buddy.
Yeah.
That was gnarly. We do these things so you guys don't have to. We're only doing this for you. It's not because we like it.
Yeah, you guys all eat salads. We'll do this for you.
Yeah.
Take one for the team. So shout out to one of our original sponsors, Rallies. That's right.
Man.
Ral Dogs is making another appearance on the show.
We killed that deal.
Where you going?
I gotta blow my nose. You're good.
Oh, okay. So, Rallies has an app now. That's right. I don't know how they managed to do it. They got an app. They got the pregnant girls working in the lab. They got them filing their fingers away at the computer keys. They freaking did it. Rallies/Checkers has an app. And not just that. They remodeled the Rallies on Wilder Road. So you know there's the second lane? There's a second window that you can order food from.
Checkers.
You know the second order window?
Checkers.
Yeah, it's Rallies.
Yeah, but it's called Checkers.
Yeah, well, it's called both. What are you... Blow your nose.
Dude, I'm dying. Kill me.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, the second window, you could order food from there.
Yeah,
And
called Checkers. That's the Checkers window, and then you have the Rallies window. The Rallies is on the right, the Checkers is on the left.
I don't think that's...
They're two different restaurants.
No, they aren't. Well, anyway, that window, you could order the food, and then the person who is in your passenger seat could grab it.
Yeah.
Now they changed it. They got rid of that. Now that window is strictly for mobile order pickup.
Okay.
So I used their app. That's right. And boom, pulled it up. It doesn't have nearly as many of the deals as it would be if you were driving through. Like the 2 for $3, they're like it's kind of like a shit app. It doesn't really have that much. You got to be like Big Buford. You get it. You pay full price. It seems like the deals that happen in the drive-through,
they have to happen on the spot. You can't order ahead for that shit.
Yeah, but I just fuck it. I want to try it out. I got a Big Buford, which I think is insanely good. That burger is very underrated.
I haven't had
the Big Buford's better than the Big Mac and the Whopper, if you ask me. So,
what time do they close tonight?
Big Buford. I got the app, right? I placed the mobile order. I go to pick it up. Oh my God, bro! The line for the normal was fucking wrapped around the whole place. It was insane. I took my car. There's no one at the other one. I snuck right in there, dude. I probably cut like 15 cars.
Oh my God.
Told them my name, got my shit, I was out.
That's amazing.
It was so awesome. Like I would literally like pay extra on the app to avoid all that.
So what did they?
So nice.
Did you have a passenger?
No,
I
didn't.
Just rolled the window down. And they like
I just
threw
rolled
the
my
bag
window
in?
down. I was like, "Yo, I got an order from Mark," and they're like, "Okay, hold up, bro." And then he goes over there and grabs. I mean, the pregnant chick was like, "Okay, hold up, bro." And then she goes over there and grabs my food. And yeah, they like take your bag, they put it in a bigger plastic bag, like one that like would be for a shitload, like a catering type deal.
Fat dude.
And then they swung it back and swung it in, dude.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah. Caught that shit, boogied out of there, man.
Man, Rally sounds good right now. I haven't had Rally since I like worked at 1UP.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
That's why I only have it on Fridays when I'm in Bay City. I have my routine. I go get Rallies, eat in my car, and I go in the stadium and spend money.
Nice.
Yep.
So we had a Lions game on Sunday. It was a fun game to watch. It was a terrible game to watch for the first half, and then fun after that.
It was fun for the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess.
So I usually
rebuilding time.
Yeah. Should we do a Lions update each week?
I don't know, man.
Maybe we'll do
We
it.
tried before and it didn't work out.
I like
Jared Goff. Dude's got to step up.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude chokes under the pressure. I'm gonna say it.
Dude, he threw fucking 63 passes that day, though. I think he was like 50 out of 64 or something like that. He had an insane completion rating. Like
Well, yeah, when they're all 5-yard passes.
Yeah, when every pass is a fucking screen pass. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
I
don't
think
know if this must be the receivers. They just can't get open or something. I don't fucking know.
They said that we don't have any long ball receivers, like no one that can get downfield.
I'll explain it then. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we had a chance to come back and win the game. It was crazy.
We did, yeah.
We had a chance to tie it up. So.
And that was quite the almost comeback. But I decide usually I go all out for Lion's Day. I make, buffalo chicken dip because I got inspiration from Amanda for that.
My wife.
Because I love that shit and I can't bother her to make it all the time for me. Yeah. And then, brats and all that stuff. But that Sunday I was just tired, man. I didn't want to make food. I didn't want to dirty all these fucking dishes. So I decided to
have a good night, Bryant.
Yeah, take it easy.
Take it easy, Brant. See you tomorrow. Brant.
I ordered some Buffalo Wild Wings. And I got really excited because they have a tailgating combo. And it's like a good deal. It's like 15 boneless wings, 15 traditional wings, fucking assload of fries, and then tots. Tater tots.
Damn. How much was that?
I fucking love tater tots. It was $40.
That's not bad.
No. And like 30 wings, that's $30 right there. So $10 for fries and tots, whatever. So I got the order all done, and I placed it, and then it's like, oh, this item's not available. Like, what do you mean this item's not available? Like, it's on your fucking menu. How hard? Like, all of these things are on your menu. Why can you not do this? So I missed out on tots because they had like it was $30 for 30 wings and fries, which is, there must have been other shit with it. But anyway, I got some mango habanero wings. Dude, those things are in fucking sanity. They're so hot. Like, the first 4 are so good.
I thought you've had these before.
I have, but dude, I haven't had.
It's hot.
I haven't had Buffalo Wild Wings in forever. Yeah. I know I have the one right down the road, but their wings suck so bad.
Oh, they always suck.
Yeah, they're horrible. So the traditional wings aren't as bad, I will say.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But their boneless wings are fucking awful.
Adult rotten chicken nuggets.
Yeah, exactly.
Cartilage all over the fucking place.
I had like 5 of them, and it just ruined me. It ruined my mouth. It ruined my life. Ruined my stomach. I fucking like the Hershey squirts afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know how Justin does. Justin does blazing wings on every time. Blazing wings, man.
My first week of working at 1UP, I closed with him, and I was still in high school at that point. And I did blazing wings with him, and I literally had to go home from the first class because I was just so fucked up the next day from it. I was wrecked. I'm like, my stomach felt like.
He's like, oh, it doesn't bother me at all. It just tastes good. And then I see him like after he eats it, and he's always like blowing his nose like 400 times. Yeah. His face is draining out. Oh, it's good, man. It's like bullshit.
Yeah. So tried that, and then I just want to say, so they had Texas Roadhouse open up in Saginaw.
Okay.
It's right. You know where the office or like Party City is in Saginaw?
Yeah, I do.
So it's right.
Best place to window shop to order something on Amazon.
So they have a fucking huge parking lot that nothing is ever in because it's Party City. So the Texas Roadhouse, I kind of want to check them out, but I drove by there because I was at like GameStop or something. The Texas Roadhouse parking lot was so full that like 75% of Party City's parking lot was taken up.
Holy shit.
And you could tell that they weren't there for Party City because there was a good gap between where the Party City people parked and then where all, like, obviously the Texas Roadhouse people wanted to get as close as possible. I found out because someone came in. They're like, yeah, it's like a 4-hour wait.
What?
Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Just to get a steak that can't be that good.
Right?
It's a chain.
Wow. 4-hour wait.
But yeah, I guess that's enough food talk. Unless you have anything, you have any more food facts for the week?
I just had brats for the best brats ever. Jack's
cheddar brats.
Meat Market, baby. Jalapeno cheddar brats. I had the bacon cheddar brats. And then I had a mac and cheese brats.
How'd that go?
You know, they're not, I mean, you don't even taste the noodles that are in the mac and cheese brat. You just taste the cheese. So jalapeno cheddar brats, still untouchable. Best way to go. Hands down, best way to go.
I think that anything that relates to mac and cheese now is just not. It sounds so amazing. Like that mac and cheese burger I had sounds so good. Mac and cheese brat. How could you go wrong with that?
Yeah.
And then it's just so underwhelming.
Yeah.
It's the mac and cheese.
It kind of looks gross too when you cook it. Like when you're done cooking, it's like noodles sticking out of a fucking brat. Like what the fuck? Shit, this doesn't look right. Yeah, it tastes fine, but
not that
jalapeno
good.
cheddar. Let's go with it. They also have a pineapple teriyaki one, which is really good.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Pineapple teriyaki. Ooh, at Jack's. You can get the best brats at Jack's.
We're gonna start doing Jack's ads.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so enough food talk. Let's do some music talk.
Music talk.
We know we like debating here, with the chat and with us. So
You're tuned into Z93, not sponsor of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast for this music segment.
yeah.
WIOG, turn it up the butt.
So you gave me this comparison video here. Are we gonna? It's probably gonna do them in like order of when they kind of came. Like it would make sense that it's like.
I've never seen that video.
Isn't this the one you told me about?
Yeah, that's the game. I just don't know if maybe that works. I don't know. We'll try it.
Okay, we're gonna try something. This could work, and this could. Why does this always happen? Okay.
All right. Abort.
That's not.
Abort mission.
So I just need to find all these versions.
Yep.
Did you send them to me?
No.
Thanks, bud.
Fuck.
I appreciate you.
You know, I gotta get a little more prepared for this segment.
Yeah, because you took it over, so you need to.
Well, you don't do anything. I write the whole show. You do everything.
Because I did it for fucking 5 seasons.
Okay. Stop fighting.
Okay.
Do the first one.
That one. Please don't play an ad.
Try intro. That's just normal Battletoads, dude.
Fuck, man. This is a terrible segment. We're gonna have to chop this up.
Nah, we're good.
We're gonna chop this up. That was Battletoads NES, you fool.
Yeah, that's not the game.
What do you want to do? Battletoads. Oh. Oh. Yeah,
Wednesday nights, we're not quite prepared.
Yeah, it's been.
Sorry.
There's been a lot going on.
All right, we'll come back in 3, 2, 1. All right, music time. Okay.
We almost never have to edit the show, but there are those rare moments where
this is one of them.
where we just fuck
You're
up
live
enough.
here for the fuck up.
Yeah. So we're at the 50-minute mark where we fuck up.
All right, coming back 3, 2, 1. All right, we got the music segment here. Let's go ahead and should we tell them the name of the game?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Battletoads Double Dragon, okay? And they made this game for multiple different systems, and we are going to play the intro track for each one, and we'll let you guys decide which one is the best song.
Are we just doing the title on these?
Yeah, just do the title theme.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't. Man, one day I'll pay for YouTube Red to where. One day. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh. Weren't
That's
expecting that, huh?
No, I wasn't.
I wonder what version that could be, Mark. If only we could figure that out. Okay. No?
Do that one next.
Okay.
Is that the title?
No.
8-bit action.
Oh, it was epic.
Yeah.
Kind of matched.
That was pretty fucking good.
Dude, that was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. That kind of blew me away.
That was fucking epic.
I never heard that before.
Really?
Yeah, the first one or the second one, really. I've definitely heard this one, though. This can't be touched. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
the first version we played was the Sega Genesis. Everyone could tell. Actually, if you played that version first, I think you could argue that that's the Genesis version. It has a very Genesis vibe. Like
Yeah.
that song. So the first version was the Genesis one. The second version was the NES version, and the last version was the Super Nintendo version. And yeah, that one really has that grungy, like, metal Genesis sound to it.
yeah,
The most surprising thing, well, we'll just say
Super Nintendo absolutely kills.
Super Nintendo.
It's so good. It's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite video game songs right there.
NES dominated Genesis there.
Yeah,
Absolutely crushed it.
they fucking murdered Genesis.
And-
Genesis, that was weird too. That one part in the Genesis was
Yeah.
like,
I gotta say, the one thing. So I've made the argument that I think NES music is better than Super Nintendo music,
okay.
just because I like the sounds that the NES makes. I like some of the how the games sound.
yeah. I mean,
And-
there's some really good songs.
If I had to take both those, I would take Super Nintendo up until the breakdown, because the NES breakdown was fucking gnarly.
The NES super shocked me.
That was
It was
damn
kind of like
good,
its own song.
That was a
it
damn
wasn't-
good version.
Quite like the same song. It was kind of like its own thing. But yeah, NES is better than Genesis. There.
Oh, far superior there.
Yeah.
And that's not easy for NES to beat Genesis.
Right? So yeah,
Cool.
there it
So
is.
that was
That's, your
Battletoads Double Dragon title theme. Yeah, man, I love the music segment. It's so much fun because we get to add. I got a whole playlist going. It's so much fun. We have been playing some D&D together,
Everyone's favorite topic.
and last week we had a smaller party with us, and
Yes.
we had a good time. So why don't we? That was we played Sunday after the Lions game, and you had to drive me there
Yeah,
because I had
Matty
a
Ice
little
was
too
a
much.
little too blitzed. But don't worry, we don't drink and drive because I'm sober, and I give him a ride there, and
And
it was
a ride
actually
back.
kind of fun to have you a little intoxicated. It made the game a little bit more fun.
Did it?
Yeah,
Cool.
You should get drunk there more often.
There we go. I'll be the.
You almost
class
got us
clown.
killed a few times, and we're gonna recap
Yeah.
on this week's D&D update.
If you want to send the, do you want to just? Well, I'll just look off your phone.
Want me to do it paragraph by paragraph?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is very, very long. We actually told him to make it extra long for Michael Pitts out there. He loves this segment. So
Here, just send. We'll send that to me really quick, just so I don't have to bounce off your phone, and I'll just I will comfort you guys in knowing that it was a very epic week of D&D. A lot more intense than what we thought it was really going to be, to be honest. It was quite the day.
Did you get it?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Okay. So the party did not yet set sail for Bryn Shander. First, Valine had to call to her minions, 3 undead kobolds, to board the Id Ascendant, which is that spaceship I mentioned. The party then debated going to Bryn or heading straight to find Professor Scant.
After resting, Valine scryed for the professor and pinpointed their location on the island of Solstice within the Sea of Moving Ice. The Id Ascendant then sped off towards the location and dropped the group off and sat down to await their return.
After setting forth, the group found a chatty orb, a professor orb named Professor Scant, clutched into the hand of a dead wizard named Nass. Nass's ghost then took over Rocky's body to talk with the party until Alok, that's Matt's character, left and returned with Trex, who Nass then migrated to. Nass Weasel then climbed on top of Nass's Weasel then climbed on top of Trex's shoulder.
From here, the group ventured southeast towards the center of the island, where they hoped to find the ice giant castle Grimscale. Before they reached it, however, they found a graveyard of all sorts of creatures covered in ice to preserve their beauty, and an ice troll chomping on one of the corpses.
A quick battle later, and the troll was defeated, and Alok, at the question from Professor Scant of who would eat the heart, ate the ice troll's heart, invigorating him with magical regeneration. See, this was Matt being drunk and be like, fuck it, I'll eat the heart. I don't give a shit.
I do things. My character has I just do whatever. Like, I always make the decisions that no one wants to make. Like,
eat a troll heart.
Like, push one of the, the next ordeal was further south along the cliffside that the castle stands upon. Our party found a wonderful garden of statues made of ice, not carved, but formed beautifully as perfect replicas of the creatures they were based on. Upon finding these, Alok tipped one over, destroying it. Once the ice shattered, a snowy form of a woman appeared, pointing a finger at Alok, and screamed, "Defiler!" and called forth an abominable yeti to kill the defiler.
So, see, Matt gets drunk and just decides to tip over.
Eat a heart.
Stuff he's not supposed to.
Eat a heart, tip over a fucking sculpture, you know?
The Yeti appeared with a roar and charged directly at Alok with fury in its eyes and petrified Alok with fear. And then the Yeti clawed through him, knocking Alok out of the battle. The Yeti then turned towards Shala and emitted an icy breath attack, dealing significant cold damage.
Alok recovered their wounds, magically healing, and came back into the fight for the Yeti to be taken out after it suffered wound after wound by the party pelting it with attacks.
Once the Yeti was dealt with the party... Oh, wow. Once the Yeti was dealt with, the party carried on towards the front staircase up to Grimscale. Each step 4 feet tall, built for giants, not men. The party was getting their climbing gear ready when Zan noticed and insisted that he levitate them instead, saving much back-breaking work to climb the many steps to the castle.
After being ferried by Zan's magic up the steps, the party was face to face with a giant stone door that needed to be pushed open. Each took turns one by one, failing to open the door, but then the party joined as one and pushed together, opening the door.
The first room they entered after the main entrance hall was filled with rubble, old weapons rusted with neglect. The second room they attempted to enter was filled with treasure, guarded by an elderly frost giant ready to be relieved of duty by the blade. So, we told this guy, dude, we don't want to fuck with you, man. Yeah. We're just here trying to find stuff. And he, would not leave us alone, and he wanted to fight.
Yep. Urtgard, the frost giant, swung his axe down upon Alok, splitting him in half, and then swung towards Shala, slamming into their shield and knocking the paladin backwards. Battle commenced, and at the end, Urtgard suffered a less than honorable death, dying from testicular bludgeoning.
Yeah, I cut his dick off, dude. I did.
I got split in fucking half, huh?
Yeah, you got split in half, and then he came back. From here, the party explored some more, finding the other... Oh, hold on a sec. I cut his dick off, and then I fed it to him as he was dying. So, like, because I don't like being bothered, I don't like being derailed from our quest, and this guy just, like, you know, got in our way. So, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Honorable way to go. He choked on his own dick. From here, the party explored some more. Finding the other rooms they went to equally decrepit as the first. They then had a decision to go up or down, and they chose to ascend higher in the castle, where they were met by sentient icicles that fell from the ceiling of the second floor room, dealing damage, and then scurrying back up to the roof once more. These were dealt with by throwing axes, shooting bolts, and spells. Each shattered an icicle as they hit their target.
From the sound of combat, Galuvican?
Galuvican.
Yeah, I don't. A frost giant druid and heiress to the throne of Grimscale appeared with thundering footsteps from the floor above. She was not happy to find intruders in her domain and did as much as she could to keep your party from seeing daylight again.
Galuvican began the battle by summoning forth bones of the earth, creating large columns of stone to appear beneath each party member, flinging them up towards the ceiling and pinning those who were not dexterous enough to evade them to the ceiling.
Gorex and Shala were both able to break out of the pillars of stone, pinning them to the ceiling, and made aerial attacks on the frost giant, dealing large amounts of damage. From here, Galuvican began to beat each member down with her magical staff gifted to her by Oral.
Yeah, this chick was mean as fuck. Alok, though gifted with regeneration, was stuck, pinned to the ceiling as Gorex and Shala fought with Rocky's support. Gorex and Shala tanked as many blows as they could, but they were both eventually knocked out of the battle, and only Rocky remained, hiding behind pillars and shooting the giant with his bow.
Galuvican then traced the source of these arrows and went towards Rocky, bashing him with her staff, landing blow after blow. However, her fun was ended when Rocky stabbed her leg with his rapier, dealing a final crippling blow to the frost giant, who fell with a thunderous slam.
Alok then broke free with Rocky's assistance and healed the downed and heavily wounded party members, who decided it was best to rest back downstairs to end the night's adventure. Party is in the Forest Giant Warden's room. So, very lengthy, but man, that battle was probably the coolest moment I've ever had in D&D. There was 4 of us. There's normally a party of 6. We went in party 4, and it was tough. We literally, I had that feeling in my head, like I was already thinking about what next character was going to be.
I honestly thought, because I was like, man, I've got this regeneration. I haven't been dealt any fire damage or anything yet, so I'm technically still able to regenerate. I honestly thought you all were going to die, and I was just going to have to use all 3 of those fucking diamonds.
I did 70 damage before I got knocked out. Like, I dropped down, I was nailing that bitch with everything, and all she had to do was stomp me and hit me with that staff. So many different attacks. It's legendary attack, wasn't it? Legendary action. That's what it was. Yep. Yeah, man, fucked me up bad, and I thought it was it. I'm like, this is exactly that same feeling of dread that I had when Biff died, and yeah, and somehow we pulled through. And dude, this is the best moment right here when Rocky, who's played by Martin, when Martin took him down and rolled it and killed him with the rapier, and Zach, the DM, said that she was dead. All of us just screamed. And we're like, yes! And we all stood up and we all slammed high fives. It's probably the nerdiest thing I've ever done in my life, but it was fucking awesome. And that right there, anybody who wants to give D&D a shot, you need to try it, man. I know it's tough to get a group going, get people going and everything. Come on in, One-Up Games, get a starter set or wherever books are sold or whatever. Get a starter set, just start reading it up. Got some friends, just help them do it, because eventually, man, you want to get to that kind of moment right there.
It was, dude. It's been a blast.
Yeah,
and
fucking sweet, dude. Getting that close. Oh man, so fun.
Almost got. I know Zach. He thought about actually adding 100 points to that enemy's health, and if he did that, there was almost no chance we would have survived that. Because I had I think I had like one spell left. I tried. The only thing that I tried to do was like my last ditch effort spell was I have this banishment spell.
Yeah.
And I tried it and just fucking sucked. It's like a fucking dice. Well, it literally is a dice roll, and that one did not go well. But it was an epic D&D night.
Yeah, anybody should definitely give D&D a shot because that is fucking sweet. Sorry, a little lengthy, but
yeah,
it was a big part of the week.
So let's cruise through some store stories. We got a couple other things, and then yeah, that'll be the stream for the show for the night. So I don't know about you, but I've been getting some annoying Google reviews at my store. And it's something that bothers me more than it really should.
Yeah,
but
same. I feel the same way.
It's like, it's almost those moments where you have like so many people that come in that have such a good experience that don't review. And then you have this like run where you have bad experiences, mostly because, you know, if something's defective, there's not much you can do. You can do as much as you literally can do, but if they're just pissed that it's defective, then they just give you a 1 star, and it's like, well, get fucked. You helped them out as much as you could. But, dude, I've just been getting stupid reviews. Someone left me a 2-star review saying, didn't have any 80s movies and sparse inventory. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Sparse inventory? Huh? I have that store packed to the brim with as much shit as I can fucking physically fit in that store. It's like, dude, what store are you going to that has, if this is sparse, what is your idea of like a huge inventory? Just because I don't have like an 80s movie section dedicated for one guy that's never been in my store. It's like it's like he wanted me to print out a list of every 80s movie and see if I had it on the shelf. It's like, fuck you, dude.
He really wanted you to do that?
No, but he probably did, and maybe that would have solved the 2-star. But
it's just so dumb.
I've been getting a lot of bad reviews lately, and it's been bumming me out.
I have too.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we have been getting a lot of negative reviews, and it's been like this last week, and it's frustrating.
Yeah,
it's frustrating because you try to do the best you can, and it's the thing that, like I mentioned, it's like asshole customers. I don't know what they expect when they come in. They just expect us to have everything, or just like, you know, you get the ones that think they know everything about video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get those guys. They're like, yeah, I've been playing video games since, you know, PS1. I know all my games. I was like, okay, man.
Yeah, I grew up with a PS3. I think I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, like okay. I ask them, hey, do you need, like, if you guys need help finding anything today, just let me know. I'll be right over here. And it's just like, we don't need help.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
we've got it covered.
Didn't have it. Well, you didn't see that I had it right over here in this showcase. If you would have asked, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, stupid, and that's their thing too. If there's a problem with something, just ask us, and we'll make sure we take care of it for you. But if that's the thing with reviews, it's their one thing, their one leg to stand on, because they can always get the little last word. They can,
and you can't do.
I could just leave you a negative review,
and you can't do shit about it, because it's almost like Google gives you no chance to, like, it should almost let other people comment on reviews. Like, just like I think Amazon does it. Like, you can comment on reviews and shit like, hey, this guy is fucking stupid, and this doesn't make any sense. Like, I get why they can't do that, but it's already like a toxic thing anyway, so just let it be more toxic.
We got a negative review recently because a customer's DVD didn't work that he brought in, and so we said, okay, well, he wanted to return it, and we don't do cash returns, and we explained that to him, and so we like, well, you can, if those didn't work for you, you can pick out other movies. And apparently this customer couldn't read, and we didn't know that. So we went over to help him pick out a movie, and he got frustrated because he can't read. We didn't know he can't read. And then he swore at us and stormed out and left. And then his wife left us a review, crapped all over us, said that we called him retarded, which was totally not what happened.
Yeah.
We would never do that. And then said that, you know, she has special needs kids and she couldn't imagine them ever shopping with us, just completely burying us over something where we were going to allow him to we even said, hey, we'll do a cash return for you, man. We'll make an exception. We can do it, you know. And they're like, you keep my $5. Fuck off. It's like, okay. And like, you know, so people reading those are going to see that. I hope they're smart enough to be like, that there's no way that could have happened. This is just somebody who's in a bad mood, negative, and this is their leg to stand on to vent. So Google lets you do the reply from the owner, and it's usually like, we're sorry that this happened. You know, give us a call. We'll help you out. Blah, blah, blah. That's usually what businesses do. And then there's a certain store that I've seen the replies from the owner that where he defends himself, and most of the time it seems a little outrageous, but it's almost like if you do a response that's not just like, hey, we'll bend over backwards for you because obviously you're right and we're wrong. Like, if you don't do that, then you almost get more of a negative feedback from that review, because then people are like, wow, this guy does look like an asshole.
Yeah. So if you guys defended yourself on that review, it may just send the message home like, wow, they're really going to do this? They're not
any owner who defends himself on a review, it's always going to look negative.
But that one you guys might be able to defend. We actually went out to the floor to help this customer look. We would never say anything like that, considering we may have employees with special needs.
The one time I've read all the reviews, by the way, for all the game stores. The one time a certain customer had kept leaving negative reviews for Game On, and one time the owner of Game On actually responded and straight up was like, dude, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. You're kind of like, you're harassing us here.
Yeah.
And like, that was like the one response. I was like, damn. Like, that kind of nailed home there.
Yeah.
So don't be petty, man. We're just selling you video games. Okay.
You know, I almost can't think of a time where I've gone, like, I'll leave a good review. If something really crazy happens, if people go above and beyond, and I'm like, man, fuck yeah, I will go leave a review. If I have an average time at a place or less than stellar, you know, I might not go back, but do I really need to go leave a negative review? I mean, if I take my car to like a mechanic and then somehow I have 4 fucking flat tires at the end of it and my engine's gone, I'll probably leave a negative review on that one, but I don't know.
I never leave reviews, and I should.
People leave reviews for the craziest shit.
Matt K's reviews are hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
The greatest reviews ever. Yeah. But, yeah, man, that's... let's see.
Yeah, so had that.
Oh, shit, we spent way too much time on that.
And then, dude, I had literally the best trade ever come through the store. It was so fucking good. I can't even believe it. How good this trade was.
Oh, man.
It was one of my favorites, too. It's a black garbage bag, like a 300-gallon garbage bag full of fucking empty PS2 games, like PS2 cases. Just every case was empty.
Oh, my God. They pulled that right out of the trash.
And I literally, so the guy he's sold to me for 4 years now, 3-4 years. And I literally looked at him because I had so many people in the store. And, like, they were all, shopping and stuff like that. And I looked at him. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this trade? And he's like, I don't know, man. I thought you guys could use some cases. And they were ruined, man. They were dirty. The case art was fucked. They were all water damaged. I'm like, dude, I can't do anything for this. Like, there's nothing I can do. It was just the pinnacle trade, the pinnacle garbage bag trade. Oh, I love
straight out of
Don't
a dump.
bring your shit in a garbage bag. I'm fine with a plastic bag. A plastic Kroger bag, cool. That's fine with me. A garbage bag is the next level that I just can't handle anymore. Especially the black garbage bag.
I remember Solner, she used to hate it. Customers would bring the duffel bag and just
hold on. That sounded kind of racist. Not because... It's because the black garbage bag is like one of the 50-gallon garbage bags, and you just can't see shit in it.
Yeah.
So there's like... Dude, you're digging for like hours.
Right, and
it's
who
like
knows
cables. Oh, there's a fucking cockroach. So, fuck garbage bag trades.
Yeah.
I
remember Solner, the customer would always drop a duffel bag and be like, yeah, I trade this in. And she gets so pissed because they'd expect her to pull everything out instead of just pulling it out themselves. She gets so mad about that.
Wouldn't she be like, take your shit out for me, pretty much?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I remember her saying, okay, if you want to set it on the counter for me.
Old Sully.
Old Sully.
So, we did have a customer come in with a, he came in to get his phone fixed, and he was like, hey, do you guys, I got this vintage GameCube. And I think, Nick and Zach were, dying in the back because this kid called it a vintage GameCube. Because it's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Super vintage.
Yeah.
2001.
I was like, yeah, I got a bunch of games for it and everything. My grandma gave it to me. And we're like, oh, cool, man. Yeah. He's like, so how much can I sell it for? It's like, aw, grandma got you this nice system the other day and you're just immediately going to sell it? Bummer.
Wait, she just got it for him?
Yeah, she bought it for him.
Piece of shit.
And then this one customer, I don't know how you feel about public display of affection in your stores.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like they're pressed up against a wall, like dry humping each other, I can kind of get around it. But
so I don't really care. I don't mind it, whatever. But
people like hugging and kissing. It's like, okay, whatever. But when they start like, they're like the fucking baseball cap falls off because they're just like.
I don't know. I think it's weird.
You hate PDA. I don't know why you're trying to. You fucking hate PDA.
It's tacky. It's
tacky. They just love each other that much. They can't. They can't wait to just touch one another and display it for everyone.
Classless and tacky. Well, anyway, I found a fun way to deal with it. This customer, he was trading in Mortal Kombat 11 for the Switch, I think. Yeah, and he puts it there, and him and his girlfriend were like going at it. Well, he was doing. He was trading in, he's talking, and she was behind him, hugging him from the back.
Yeah.
Well, her arms were on the counter, and I saw his arms too. So I went, "Oh man, it's Goro!" I yelled that. I was like, dude, it's Goro! You guys look like Goro right now.
How did he take to that?
He kind of laughed and chuckled, so it was fine. But yeah. I was just like, yeah.
Are you gonna do that every time you see someone hugging?
Every time.
Oh, you're Goro.
Goro from Mortal Kombat. You're trading the game and get it, Goro. And then another thing I do, we complained about AirPod customers.
Fuck.
So I had somebody, and he was shopping for a while, and he was sitting there, and he was on his AirPods, and he was talking, and so he was getting rang up, and as he's getting rung up, he's talking to the person, and then so my new thing I'm doing now with AirPod customers is I'm completely on purpose interrupting their conversations because it's stupid that they do that, and it's kind of rude. So I decided to be I do it and not like it's noticeable. I pretend that I can't tell that they're having a conversation. So he'd be like, yeah, so Jeff's on the back. Just send Jeff over there. And I'm like, I don't know Jeff, dude. Like, as I'm ringing him up. Yeah. He's like, huh? And I'm like, I don't know a Jeff. Who's Jeff? I don't have any Jeffs at work here, man. And then I'd be like, oh, no, I'm on the phone. I'm like, oh, okay. So I've been doing that lately with the other ones. So, yeah, I just jump right into the conversation.
That's awesome.
And, yeah, it's my new thing I do now.
And
you should do it.
And what are they going to say? Like,
oh, I didn't know. I thought you were talking to me, man. Because you're stupid and have AirPods on. I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah, that's the only, because they have no ground to stand on.
Yeah, and it's my new thing. And I'm going to have I'm going to have a blast with it.
Look, here's what you do. If you're going to wear your fucking AirPods all over the place because you want to flex, don't go into a store where it's more of a personal experience. Yeah. Like if you're going into Walmart or Kroger or whatever, yeah, I've worn earbuds into one of those stores before.
Right, that's fine.
You can't. It's like, it's weird. It's like, are you gonna go into McDonald's and fucking order off the menu with AirPods in? Like, I don't get it, and I can't stand it, honestly. Like, I don't know.
You gotta have fun with it, man. It's totally changed. I actually enjoy when they come in now because it's so fun to like jump in on the conversation.
Yeah, I'll start doing that because like I said, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah,
like, I'm pointing out that you're an asshole, and now you have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's the new fun thing to do.
What's you know what the worst thing is, I'll love when this trend dies. When people decide to go into a public place and talk on speakerphone.
Oh, God.
Why? And it's your age bracket. It's your fucking
My
age.
age.
Yeah.
No.
People 30 to like 45 are like, yeah, I'm in that
30
video.
to 45.
Yeah.
I'm 33. You're just going to throw me in that club?
Yeah.
So all the people from 30 to 45 are like me.
Because people my age don't do it. And people, like senior people, don't fucking do it because, one, they probably don't know how to work a phone half the time.
Okay.
And then, two, they're just not fucking assholes like that. I can't stand people that talk in public on a fucking speakerphone.
Sitting in a truck with my shotgun.
Dude. Oh, it makes me so fucking mad. Don't talk on speakerphone in a store. If you're in, like, the park or whatever, fine.
The last thing I have for store stories is I have enjoyed where the 1UP Games Saginaw location is. We are in a plaza that is shared by CSL Plasma. I can't tell you how much money we make off of people who donate plasma. Man,
yeah, I got one right by my store, too.
Dude, they come in with that shit wrapped around their wrist. These guys just donated plasma. And they just immediately spend that money on like DVDs, movies, freaking games, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, all the time. Like, yo, man, I'm gonna trade this in, but I gotta go run down and donate plasma. I'll be back. And I'm like, okay, I'll hold on to it for you. But yeah, I'm waiting though. This last time, this one dude came in. I don't know if he just donated too much or what, but that dude was lightheaded, and he got his stuff. He did the transaction and left. But I'm waiting, dude. One of these days, fucker's just going to pass out my store. That happened one time.
Really?
In Bay City.
Holy shit.
Yeah, these two people came out all fucking strung up on, like, heroin and shit. One chick fell over and smashed her head on the fucking thing, and the guy just kind of picked her up and grabbed her and got the fuck out of there. I remember John was talking to her. He's like, oh, God, is your head okay?
I could totally hear John's voice.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's more like...
Is that how John talks?
No.
Like Mickey Mouse?
No.
Oh, boy.
I can't... I've never tried to do a John impression, I guess.
Now he talks like this.
Yeah. The only impression I do of John is our, like, Subway or sandwich order. Yeah, can I have the turkey BLT, light pepper? Can you grill the turkey at, like, 165 degrees Fahrenheit? And then I would like bread from Tuesday used on this particular sandwich.
I'd like the avocado sandwich without avocado.
Yeah.
There you go. John's now Mickey Mouse.
There we go.
Oh, this show's fucked and I love it.
This is the Wednesday show.
Yep, the Wednesday special.
We've been on such a good run with Mondays. Like, shows have been baller. Just we're on top of shit. Today's the fuck it. We need to get a show done. Show.
Yep. Well, I will say one thing here too on the pinball update. Dave, our friend Dave, he did win the fishtails that Ian selected for last week. He won with 1.3 billion.
He fucking
points.
dominated.
Yeah, he's been pretty good at Pinball FX3 lately, been crushing it. So, yeah, he, as the winner, has selected the new table for this week, and it's Back to the Future, and it's on classic scoring mode.
So
none
no
of your
wizard
upgrades.
powers.
Yep, none of your upgrades. It's all classic. So that is live right now as we speak. I put the game up on there. So go ahead, go to Pinball FX3. You select like private games. You'll see my gamer tag Rafe. It's RAEF. It's fear spelled backwards. And the password is Matt Mark. Capital M for Matt, lowercase m for me, because Matt's the host of the show and I'm just playing second fiddle.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that is live and good to go. Pinball FX3. Download it.
The Pinball Weekly Update. Okay, and then you have a little Film Freak story to talk about.
It's going to be quick.
Okay, am I on the right? I am on the right setting.
All right, Film Freaks. This week, I watched a movie, and I watched it on HBO Max.
The Max.
HBO Max, and it's in theaters, too, I believe, right now. It is Malignant. It's a scary movie.
Ugh.
And now, I don't want to spoil it, so that's why it's going to be quick.
I forgot to talk about 12 Minutes again this week.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
next week. So, Malignant. So, Amanda picked out this movie, my wife Amanda, and I'm not going to lie.
You have a wife?
I have a wife, and
Wife.
she picks out some pretty bad movies sometimes. She loves scary movies that are not that great, and I watch them as a good husband does.
Was this one of those movies?
And I thought this was going to be one of those movies, so I was gearing in, ready to go, and it's actually a fucking sweet movie. It was pretty cool. It talks it talks like, I don't know.
What does it talk like?
It talks like
What talks?
what it talks to me, the movie.
It speaks to me. It has things to say.
So it starts out pretty like there's a line at the beginning, and it made me really like, oh boy, here we go. And it's like, we have to cut. It's like, it's time to cut out the cancer. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's a good way to start.
And then the like movie starts up, and I'm like, oh, man, here we go. And surprisingly, it ends up being a pretty crazy movie. I don't really want to talk too much about it, because if I mention any of this stuff, it will spoil it and kind of ruin the whole thing the movie has going for it. It kind of ends up turning into there's scenes in the movie where it kind of goes into like almost an action sequence, which is pretty wild, and you don't expect that from some scary movie. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Even if you don't like scary movies, I'd check it out. I watched on the Max. So Malignant, I give it out of 10.
7 bananas.
I'll give it a 7.5. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
for a scary movie like that, yeah, 7.5 out of 10.
Matt says that Malignant was the horror equivalent of The Room. What is The
Yeah.
Room? Is The Room the "You're tearing us apart, Lisa"? Is that the one? I feel like that's not The Room. But am I right, Matt? Could I be right?
It is. You're right.
That's a horrible fucking movie.
Well, he's like a movie snob. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt. Well, he has good taste, and you don't.
Whatever.
Clearly.
He's a movie snob. It's not a diss at him. It's just,
he
you know.
he literally said that's fair.
Yeah.
No, I do not watch horror movies and probably will not see that. So you'll have to tell me about it. I can't handle scary movies, dude. They freak me out. They kind of mess with my psyche.
I kind of want to spoil it, but
no, don't spoil it. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
But yeah, it was pretty good. Check it out.
All right. I think we can do that. And actually, I've got a soundbite I want to use this week. One we've never used. So we have a video game memory today that I definitely was prepared for and read. Yeah, it's great. It's actually a really good
sarcasm?
one. No.
Really?
Not at all.
I can't tell.
Not at all.
Oh, yeah, this will be good.
Hey, it's an ad because I don't have YouTube Red.
This is your YouTube Red ad that Matt needs to get YouTube Red.
Neo Geos.
Or just have them on file ready to go. Like Mike Pitts would. Shout out to him for stealing our sound bites.
Yeah, that's what he does.
And his whole set.
That sounds pretty wild in the headphones.
Totally does.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
That was cool.
That's a Neo Geo.
I believe I'd have to throw that in there as a soundbite.
Yeah, for sure.
Before Mike does.
Yep.
Shit. At least he's on top of it. That's fair. Yeah, because that was a very prepared show we did there.
Right.
For anyone that didn't catch it, I was the guest star on the Lost Joystick Network episode 13, Simon's Quest, because we got into an argument about it on the show here.
Yeah, Lost Joystick Network. That was really, really good. I actually enjoyed watching it. I was in the chat, and it was fun. It was fun watching you guys.
We had fun watching Mike talk.
Who's
the
the
whole
guy
time.
that's on there with Mike?
I don't know.
What's his name?
I don't know. He's some rando guy.
No, for real.
Jay.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Shout out to him. He's really nice.
Him and I were just hanging
He
out.
has nothing but nice things to say about me on the show, and he's pretty cool.
Did he?
Yeah, he seemed cool. Seemed like a nice guy.
I remember him trashing you almost every second he had.
Oh, no. Maybe you weren't part of the same show.
Maybe not.
That guy seems nice. He seems
Jay,
like a good guy.
Jay's super fucking cool.
Yeah.
I had a ton of fun with them. It was a very...
Wait, was he trashing? Wait, hold on here. I'm talking about Drake now.
Wait, was I watching the right episode? No, we had a ton of fun, and it was like that it was that show, like when we started streaming and everything kind of went wrong that could go wrong. That was setting up that show. And I really thought that I would be, because I wanted to help them get the streaming set up for it, and I just kind of shit the bed on it. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to blame Mike on it.
Well, yeah, it's always Mike's fault.
Yeah, he made me look
even
bad.
when stuff doesn't go right on our show, it's Mike's fault somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck
Mike.
Fuck Mike. But anyway, video game memory. This week, we're going to talk about when you needed to find a tip to beat a game growing up.
Or get better at that game. So what I used to do is I had this awesome TV I would take to Halo parties.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a VCR built into it.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those 3 ones. So I would pop in a tape and record while I was playing. And it was pretty sweet. I got this idea from Nick Fish, by the way, because he used to tape his games too. And yeah, he told me about it. I'm like, fuck, that's a good idea.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what you told me about that. And I totally forgot I used to do that. Yeah, I would tape me playing at the Halo parties and see what I did wrong and everything, and rewatch it back. Crazy clips, and yeah, man, I would do that to get better at Halo 2 and Halo 1.
Did it make you a lot better?
Yeah, certain things.
Okay.
It helped me with seeing exactly where I was aiming, like
nice.
with reaction time. So, like, where I pulled the gun up at, or the crosshairs at on the guy, where to, start shooting him better and aiming. I was so hardcore back then at that shit. I had, like, nothing going on. It was just Halo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that, and, I would go to websites like GameFAQs and then strategy guides and everything when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was, I think, the one that I did the most was, like, where I really got, like, I want to be good at this game. Right. I want to be better, and I want to kick ass, and that was one of the tips I used was taping me play.
I remember that. That's actually a really cool idea.
Yeah.
I remember when I was young, it was when I was starting to get into playing retro games more, like getting into the story games and stuff like that. And my dad's house was where I had most of my retro stuff. And then my mom's, you know, we had the PS3, PS2, blah, 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 that type of stuff. So anytime I got hung up on a game at my dad's, I would have to be like, okay, this is the moment. Zero, I will fucking destroy you. Stop it.
Psst. Kitty, no. He's like, fuck you.
Okay,
dude.
cool. God, fucking asshole. So I would find that moment, like figure it out, and then I'd go to my mom's house and search it up on like my site back in the day was Cheat Code Central, Cheat CC.
Cheat CC was awesome.
Fucking loved that.
There's also X Cheater.
I don't know if I used that one.
That's why I used that before I found Cheat CC.
Yeah, Cheat CC was the shit, man. They
Yep.
had everything. They had walkthroughs, they had video guides, all that stuff. And there would be times where like to do when I was younger, I sucked at GoldenEye. So I wanted to unlock all the different cheat codes, and I wanted to unlock the 007 mode. So when you play GoldenEye, you can't use cheats and progress in levels. But there are cheat codes that you can enable during the game. You can do a button combo, and it'll enable a cheat, so then you can beat the level to progress further.
Okay.
So I remember for tons of games, I'd be like, Mom, when you go to work today, I need you to search this game up and print me this fucking like 10-page document. Did you play Animal Crossing on the GameCube?
No.
Okay, so Tom Nook has this fucking insane code thing that you can enter. You can do 3 codes a day. And it's usually like you get an item, you can get like a certain amount of bells. So you could get up to 30,000 bells 3 times. So you get 90,000 bells in a day and then cycle the day and do it again. So if you deleted your Animal Crossing file like I did all the time, you could at least get your good house back. I remember I had her print me out the Animal Crossing code list. It was 140 pages. And she was like, if you ever make me do that again, I'm going to take away all your video games. Because she almost got in trouble for it at work. She didn't know it was going to be that much.
Jesus, yeah.
And she brought me home a fucking binder pretty much. But there was that. And then the only thing I can think of, kind of like how you did your taping with games, is when I was really big into CSGO, they have like the Steam Workshop where you can download custom levels. And on a lot of those, there are like aim trainers where it'll just send out bots and you just practice like one-tapping headshots and stuff like that. I would do that for hours sometimes, just practicing my aiming. And it didn't help shit. Like I'm just fucking bad at CSGO, so it didn't really help a ton. But I would do stuff like that. It was kind of the same thing. I got a little better, but
yeah, another thing was just Mortal Kombat fatalities. I remember just writing them all out on paper and everything, calling friends and saying like, "Yeah, how do I do this? How do I do this fatality? I can't remember." And then they'd have to tell you and just write them out on paper. And I had like a whole sheet just laying next to me, like, "Oh God, what do I got to do?" Bah, 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 bah. Yeah. Now I have that same. It's funny. I got that 1-Up Arcade Mortal Kombat thing at my house, and I'm literally doing the same thing. I got the sheet of paper next to it, like taped to the side of the thing.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So,
Well,
yeah.
I think that about does it for Season 6, Episode 12. It was a little less prepared of a show, but still a ton of fun altogether. And
The Wednesday special.
man, I had a good rant about fucking Kurger Bang in there. That was fun. The Jason Derulo segment.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in to the show tonight. We've got some editing to do and all that stuff. So, yeah, other than that, we'll see you guys next time on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Peace.
All right. I forgot to talk about hunting too. Yeah, I wasn't there tonight.
It's all right.
I was there, but
You were here when you should have been here.
yeah, I was no blitz.
I don't think so tonight.
Dude, so I'll tell you guys. I went I'll talk about it next week. I haven't been hunting in like 5 years, and my buddy just got out of the army. So he texted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, do you want to go squirrel hunting with me in the morning?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. That sounds all right." And I just had a lot going on, so I went to bed at 3:30 and woke up at 5:30.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
Is that today?
Yeah. So I'm running on 2 hours right now, dude.
Ugh.
So to be fair, I feel like I did okay on the show for like practically tweaking out today. Like just.
Yeah, you look tired at the arcade.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you look like shit.
To be fair. But yeah, no blitz this week. We'll have we'll save it for Monday. All my blitz, all of our blitz fans aren't even here tonight. So I mean, Matt's here, and he's like the biggest blitz fan. But I still got to edit the show, and then I got work tomorrow, and yeah. So
As do I.
we're gonna get the show edited and get some sleep.
All right.
But yeah, we might, we'll definitely play some games next week. We may even not play Blitz. We may be. Oh, dude. Oh, before we go, I gotta show you something. Because you reminded me.
Burger Bing. Also, I don't know if you guys saw during the show, we were drinking Big Ol' Firework. Gas station by my house had it.
So I went down to see Kyle at Retro Replay. And I don't know why, but I've just been wanting to. What's Retro Replay? Retro Replay is a store. It's a video game store in Flint.
Yes.
I figured, dude, they were all $1.
Yeah.
So
NFL Fever. This is the one.
I think I have a copy of this. So if I do and you need one, you can have it.
I don't even know where my original Xbox is anymore.
I'm just saying you can have it because I have 2 of one of these. But yeah, we might do some NFL Fever.
2003, baby.
I got a football fever. Football fever is driving me crazy.
This is the first one. No. This is the last one. I rented that one, 2002, but I bought 2003. Yeah, this is the last one they ever made. This is before right before EA ruined football.
Yeah. I follow this guy on YouTube.
Oof. Yikes.
Kyle, are you fucking me over here?
It's all good. Bring it to One Up Games in Saginaw. We'll get you.
That one's fine.
We'll get that scratch right out of there.
Keep an eye out for a message from me tomorrow, guys. Well, I'm very good at answering messages, so I will check it out for sure.
Ooh. Something going on.
Did you, is it because Mark pissed you off?
Wait, I pissed him off?
He didn't mean you were a snob. At all. He meant it in a nice way.
I didn't.
I'm just kidding. I guarantee you it's not about that.
Aww.
Also, Matt seems like a guy that can't get offended by hardly anything. Minus you saying that he is not a movie scholar and has bad taste in movies. I am a snob. I am.
Yeah, they have a movie podcast and stuff. They're like, I'm just a casual, bro.
You filthy casual.
I'm a fucking cash.
But you ready to edit this show?
Yeah.
Should we just leave that whole?
I don't fucking care, dude.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave that
Fuck
fucker
this
in.
show.
Yeah.
Buy a t-shirt. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We should probably start telling people to do that.
Yeah, like and share and
Subscribe.
And download that episode.
Shit.
It really helps us out.
Donate to. All right, we gotta do this show now. We're gonna edit.
All right, we do constantly. Yeah, I know. Blah, blah, blah.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, I thought he meant that they edit. I don't even know why I said that. I'm fucking tired, okay?
Yeah, you are.
Matt, we appreciate your support for the show. We appreciate all of your guys' support, especially anyone that's here just listening to the ramblings. This isn't even like the after show. This is just the after effects of the show and what it does to our psyche.
Man, I love this game.
I know. Aren't you
Buffalo
excited
Fever
to play
is
it?
so fun. I loved it. Yeah. This game's great.
But you know what happens when we play like real football games together? You get fucking decimated, dude. Dude, we played ESPN 2K. You literally like left my house.
I think I beat you.
No, you fucking did not. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, whatever, dude. Just trying to have a leg up for me spanking you on Blitz all the time. All right, let's go. We got to get the show.
Yeah, stop talking to me. God. All right, guys. We love you, and we can't wait to see you in 5 days for episode 13.
13.
Yeah. So
All right.
we're going to make it a super spooky episode. Not really.